Welcome to another episode of Los
BenchWarmers in Love.
This is part 2
of love stories.
Love stories.
Love experiences.
Love
we call it something
love,
like that.
everything, heartbreaks, everything.
Because so we're going very little into keeping stuff from past relationships, like a letter or a picture. Here's what happened to me the first time I fell in love. I don't even remember. This girl told me you need to delete, break, burn all the pictures from your past loves. And I did it. And then when I broke up with her, I felt like I was trying to erase a history that had happened. It was silly. So and now I'm also a hoarder. Like I'm declared self-diagnosed. I'm by my wife. I save everything by everybody.
By everybody.
I save everything. So I have a lot of, not a lot, but a couple of boxes with pictures of ex-girlfriends or when I was with them. It's part of the past. I don't know, man. I don't know. The first time I did it and I burned the pictures. Like I remember cutting pictures out and throwing them away. I felt silly. But then when I broke up with that girl, I was like, why did I erase that? Now you're erased. It was I don't know. Either way, I don't want to say materialistic, but a physical kind of guy. I like to keep those things. Yeah. So, okay, you were going to tell me your love story or experience.
The one, I have only one love letter.
Okay.
I don't keep nothing. I throw everything away.
Okay.
Like I don't have baby pictures on me. Maybe one.
Oh.
Like I have nothing. I don't save nothing.
Okay.
I just have that one love letter of hers. I dated her in high school.
Okay.
I was a senior. I was her chambelán in her 15 años.
Oh.
Beautiful girl. She had beautiful soul. And she loved me. But I wasn't there,
How so?
So one time
you weren't that much into her, or?
No, I was, but not to that point where let's get married tomorrow, next week. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. We were going on a date or whatever, and we were driving to Monterey. And that time, what's the name of the one artist with the Julio Iglesias, the one with the big ass mole right here?
Enrique, El Hijo.
His single was out, Hero. I
Oh,
can be your hero, baby.
Yeah.
So that came on the radio. I'm singing it, right? Because I have a beautiful voice, right? So I'm singing
no doubt, no doubt.
right? And then I look at her and she's crying, right? I turn down the radio and like, what's going on? And she's like, I never had nobody sing for me before.
Oh.
And in my head, I was like, I was just singing because I like the
To
song,
myself.
right?
Oh man.
Yeah, it was like
This was a sentimental girl.
yeah. Like 2 weeks after we were dating, she started to say, I love you. She goes, you know how to say it, but I'm saying it to you. And she was beautiful. She was beautiful soul. Every time I went to her house, she would, be in the kitchen cooking for me. Like her family loved me. It was just beautiful, right? It was
How you get out?
I told her I was joining the army, but I didn't.
Then she keeps seeing you. It's like, hey, are you going to the army? I say, yeah, next week.
It was perfect because 9/11 just happened.
Oh, okay.
I need to join the army for my patria. You know what I'm saying?
For my patria.
But it just, I didn't join at the end.
¿Nunca te buscó after?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were friends. After that, I broke her heart. We became friends. And she would tell me, we became friends or we hang out, she had a boyfriend already. But she would tell me, oh yeah, I still have your pictures in my room. I'm like, oh, that's your boyfriend? No, yeah, he's in my room all the time and he sees it. I'm like, and he doesn't say nothing? He goes, oh no, he knows that you was special to me. I'm like, oh God.
Oh man.
And the boyfriend was like hardcore gangster. I'm like, oh yeah,
Whoops.
This motherfucker's gonna kill me right now, But yeah,
I broke, well, I'm sure I've broken
a lot of hearts.
A lot of hearts.
A lot of exes.
But usually girls broke up with me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe myself because I had game, but I wasn't a player. I was confident, but also I am the relationship kind of guy. I don't like, for me it's way more special, and I don't know if this is gonna be blurred, but to spend the night sleeping together, like hugging, sleeping, cuddling, than the act of sex. For me, it's more.
Gay.
Exactly. Exactly. There we go. We're canceled. One again. Once again, we're canceled. For me, it's way more meaningful to spend that time. And I've always been like that. And there's been few times where I don't like the person, I don't like the girl, and we still had something, but I couldn't fake it, bro. I remember this clear. Oh man, I don't know if my friend's gonna watch this. I have stories with good friends, sisters.
Oh, you're one of those guys?
The older, they were one of them, not me. It's not my fault. See, I never had the lack of girls, actively looking for me. That's why I was never into only the looks game. I was more into, I want to meet the person, and if there's chemistry, it's way better than just the looks. Because the looks, girls hit on me, I don't want to say all the time, but I always had game. So that wasn't sufficient for me. Just that a girl says yes, because I always had it. There was always a girl willing to say yes. But there was this girl that, when I was in Miami, she was working as the front of the house. There was a lot of love going between the kitchen and the front of the house girls. All the kids that were Latinos, all the front of the house girls were white.
That's
That's in everywhere, right? Everywhere. Every white girl dates a busboy, right? That's the love story of the restaurant. Okay, so it's
in
everywhere.
Any industry, even at work, there's people sleeps with that person will sleep with that person, the husband with that wife, and that wife with this husband. It's everywhere.
So that's how I met my first wife. She was the front of the house and I was the kitchen. But before her, there was this Venezuelan girl that started working with us, and her body was amazing. Like, I'm talking about, she wasn't too pretty, but her body was,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
like, no lies, like better than J-Lo's butt.
Oh, don't.
Straight up. Straight up. She was taller than J-Lo. Her body was insane.
And her face like what?
Yeah, her face. I feel bad because then my friend dated her for a while, but I took her out to a concert, like as a date, and it was so crazy. I was so broke in Miami, bro. I didn't even have a cell phone. I had no game. I asked girls to call my house to ask for me. Like, they had to go through my mom. It's like, oh, is Gerardo there? But somehow I dated this girl. I didn't even have a car. I had to ask for a friend to lend me a car, like a van that was old, bro. we finally made it, right, for this date. We bring this girl to this club. She kind of liked the band. I was like 20-something. I wanted to be in the mosh pit. I wanted to be in front of the concert. And she's like, she wants to do something else. She wants to hook up or whatever. And I talked to her 15 minutes. We were like at the booths of the restaurant where the concert was happening, and bro, 15 minutes in, I'm like, I can't. I don't like her personality. She has nothing to talk about. Like, I don't want to say she was dumb, but we were just not at the same level. So I couldn't, even with all her attributes, I couldn't look past that. We weren't compatible, and we went with this other friend, and he was just like, oh, I'll date her. So right then, I went to the concert, and I like completely ignored her. I feel bad because I took you on a date, and then then my friend picked it up right there, and they dated for a while after that. But see, those are the things that I can't just look past. Maybe, well, I don't want to say now because I'm married now, but I guess when you're older, you're a little more forgiving too. Like, you don't care that much. Because when I was younger, I was very polarizing, extremist, very hard-headed on my ways. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, so that's my. I didn't break her heart, but I took her on a date, and then I just.
Well, see, it worked out because you're a friend.
Yeah. And they were a lot more compatible, so.
I don't know. Just for me, it was I could never seal the deal.
Oh, okay.
So I have like for example, one time I went out on a date with this light-skinned sister. Can I say black?
Yeah, black is what they. Yeah.
Was she black?
Yeah.
Say black.
Yeah. And just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous face, body, just gorgeous, right? And
Seaside Rays, are they still here? Ooh.
Anyways, we went to the movies. Right, we took it to the movies and everything, and then the next day, after that, she stopped talking to me, and one of her friends came up to me because she got mad at you. I'm like, why? Because you didn't grab her butt on the first date. I'm like, it was the first date.
You didn't grab her butt.
I didn't grab her butt.
Specific.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, and she broke up with me because I didn't grab her date or seal the deal, you know?
And seal the deal.
And then like a few months later, she got pregnant by this guy, and the guy kicked her in the stomach.
Oh, man, what a horrible story.
So-
Can we blur that out? Jesus Christ.
That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted.
Clean that up.
Yeah, you don't have to tell that part of the story. Man. That was a bummer. You could end it before. End it before. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of that.
Oh, one time I took a date to see the Passion of Christ. You know?
Oh, man.
So, the whole
You
time-
are a comedian, man. You're a comedian at heart. Get out of here.
So the whole time in the movie theater, I was like,
It's
okay.
so long, too. It's such a long movie.
No.
And it's so depressing.
Oh,
Why
my
would
God.
you go on a date?
So I thought it was a good
Passion
idea.
of the Christ. Why? Tell me
I
your
have no
reasoning.
idea.
Tell me why you think it was a good idea. Were you
So I'm
two like going to Sunday church every Sunday?
No. So my purpose, I mean, okay, let me take her to the movies. You know, we can kiss, I can hug her.
The Passion of the Christ.
I didn't think about it.
Any movie. The one that, yeah, everybody's suffering, a lot of blood, the worst scene ever made in a movie. Yeah, where they're like taking pieces of skin off its back. Yeah, that one, yeah, please.
So that's the point of the movie when I'm like, okay, make you move now. And I turn and I look at her and she's crying.
Of course.
I'm like, I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, I have a similar story. No, not similar, because I was really young, and I took a girl. I barely made enough money to pay the taxi for her to buy tickets to go watch Titanic.
Yeah.
She paid for it. And we had just started dating, and I had like kissed her once. I think I was 14, maybe. And I'm trying to make out with her. I was so concentrated on doing that, and the kisses started tasting salty.
Ooh.
She was bawling, bro. I was like,
Oh.
fucking you crying? Because he's not. I said, I don't care. I just want to kiss. I didn't care about Titanic and DiCaprio drowning. I said, I don't give a shit.
She goes, you say, drown this.
That was okay. So that's my love life. Despite the fact that I was super confident and always like, I don't want to say out of my league, but being overconfident. One time, the first girl I asked to be my girlfriend, she was almost a foot taller than me. Mm-hmm. She was way too tall, and she said that's why she turned me down. But there was this dancing around of like, she likes me, I should date her. She likes me, I should date her. And then my brother was gonna date her little sister.
Okay.
It was like this neighborhood pair thing. Like, you guys would be great together.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then when I finally summoned the courage to ask her to be my girlfriend, she told me no.
Oh.
And it was crazy because she was always flirting with me. And I guess that's one of the classic things that happened there. If I didn't ask you to be my girlfriend, you're not my girlfriend. Like, if we're hooking up, we're just hooking up.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
We don't need to lie to anybody. But I asked her to be my girlfriend, and she said no.
Oh, you guys were hooking up.
No.
Oh.
I never kissed her. Never once. Yeah. But I remember going to this, they call it matinee. Is that how you say
Yeah.
the word? So it's a matinee parties on Sundays that they open the club with no alcohol from like 6 to 10 p.m. in the summer. So I would dance with her all night. She was like way more developed than me. I was 12 and short, and she was like, she had her whole head was above me, and I remember like hugging her, being on her boobs. But she always like, I was sure she wanted to date me. So when I was like, all right, you want to be my girlfriend? She's like, no. What the hell? So that's the first. So I never had a girlfriend before that. I had hooked up with some girls, but I never had a girlfriend. Second time I asked another girl, also a no. In school, they tell me this girl wants to date you, and I was like, I don't even know. I said, no, yeah, she really wants to. And it
Believe me.
one of my friends was playing a long prank on me.
Damn.
He and her, because I was confident, they wanted to teach me a lesson.
Damn.
So she's like, yeah, just walk her home and just ask her. I did it once, and bro, we're walking, me and her. I'm walking her to her house. We have at least 20 people behind us. Like, they want to see it happen. And I was like, they want to see it happen, the love story. No, bro, they want to see it happen that she turned me down. Yeah, bro.
That sucks.
It was crazy. But I found out that, and she will always flirt with me again and party. She'll dance with me. She'll like, you'd think, and it was all a long con.
You know,
That happened to me. That was the second girl I asked to be my girlfriend. She also said no. So I was a little like shaky now. Like, should I ask women to be with me or just kiss them? Because every time I ask, the answer is no. So I shouldn't ask anymore.
In my senior year in high school, I joined the drama class.
Drum?
Drama.
Oh, drama.
Acting.
Okay. Acting, yeah.
I did 2 plays.
Salvador Sandoval.
Right, yeah. We did 2 plays in high school, and after that we had, each play there was a party at somebody's house.
Okay.
So at this time, the whole time I was flirting with this white girl. We were back and forward, you know,
Yeah.
right?
You feel it.
Okay.
When somebody's like welcoming you, you know.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot my shot. And she was beautiful. Everybody wanted to date her. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot my shot. And then we went to her. It was her house, and we were partying and we were talking and everything. I said something
Off color.
You know what I'm saying?
Sal, like, oh, that's gay. And
I'm
she's like, okay, I'm out.
No. It was something like, like, hey, what's up? It was, spicy.
Okay, so you were like
spicy,
proposing.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen, right? And then instead of saying yes, I get slapped in the face.
She slapped you?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I don't remember.
I need to know. What would you say?
It was nothing disrespectful. You know me. It's not that disrespectful, but
you're pretty. So she had bipolar disorder. Great. That's crazy.
It was probably like, hey, let's go to. It was probably something stupid like, let's go to your room or.
But a slap?
I got slapped.
That was very aggressive.
So I'm like, is that a no? Right?
Or you're kinky?
Because after that, she still talked to me. But it wasn't.
That's
I was
a weird
like,
reaction.
I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna ask you out.
Yeah, that's a weird reaction.
Yeah, I got slapped.
Yeah, so we go back to my story. Also, my story. No, we go. First 2 girls that say no to me, both her names, Patty. Patty.
Oh.
Wait.
I have a Patty in my life?
I got turned down by a patty too.
That. So why you bring that? Oh God, I was like 5 years old. Don't bring it up. Yeah, like she's haunting my dreams.
My ex-wife's name, Patty, spelled Patty.
Your ex-wife? Oh.
But the first 2 people that I asked to, when I was like 12, 13, both Patricias, both Patties, both say no.
Yeah.
Different places too. One was my neighborhood, and then my school was in a way, like it was like me living here, but going to school in Santa Cruz. Like it was very far from one place to another. So I lived in a place like Santa Cruz, but I have a neighborhood with my grandma's, like the hood, like my friends from the neighborhood were in a place like distance from Monterey to Santa Cruz, very far away. And the 2 Patties in 2 different cities say no to me. And then I think I got turned down a 3rd time that I don't remember until the first girl, which was the girl that I kissed with the Titanic. She's the first girl that said, oh yeah, I want to be your girlfriend. And that was my first like girlfriend that I asked that we were together. And it was great, man. I fell in love like crazy. And I've had known her for a while. She was from the neighborhood, and I remember she was moving away because so she stayed in Lima. She was from the north of Peru, which is 10 hours away in car, so it's a long distance. But she stayed in Lima because there was something with the weather. El Nino was happening in Peru, and there was a lot of flooding in the area where she was from. So she stayed in Lima over the summer, and that's when we started dating. But then the weather got better, and she was gonna move back home, and I didn't want to break up with her, man. I was like, we can do the long distance thing, and I didn't let her, bro, break up with me. Like I remember we were at a friend's party and her going away party. She brought me to the roof of the house and she was gonna break up with me. And I didn't let her, basically. She's like, I don't know. And she was very shy, but she was like telling me it's done in a very subtle way. I was like, we can make it work. We can make it work. I promise. And then she said, okay, let's stay together and then you come and visit me, which was a wild idea. I was 13. I could have managed to go there, but where was I gonna stay? Like where her parents gonna host me? I don't think if they liked me that much. I was just a bum kid from the streets, you know?
13 years, go home.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get the hell out of here.
How are you doing?
But then she broke up with me 2 months later by letter, letter that you had to send by the post office. That we used to write a lot and talk on the phone, and I was just so
heartbreak
in love, bro. I was so in love, and then she broke up with me over a letter, and I was so mad. I was so mad and so sad. Yeah, she broke my heart. And then when she came on vacation again, she wanted to hook up. I was like, no, you let this go.
There was this one girl that always broke my heart. Always.
What do you mean always?
Always.
It doesn't take one?
No.
You go back?
I go back. Always. Always.
Her name is Isabel.
No. No. Like
I stay breaking his breaking
No.
heart and his soul.
no, she would play mind tricks with me.
How so?
We'd be holding hands, we'd be talking and everything. Then next time I see her, she doesn't want to talk to me. So boom. One time I give her a Valentine's card, she ripped it up, gets on my hands, like and the next day we were like, it was always
How old
something.
were you? Is this high school?
It was high school.
Ah.
High school. It was between middle school to high school.
Okay.
It was just a mess.
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
See, these things happened to me later in life. When I moved to the States, that's when I started dating older women. They messed me up too, man.
After high school, that's why I was older women. I always messed around with older women, except when I got married with my wife.
It's not that I wanted to.
No, I had to.
Okay, so how spicy can I go into this story? Ali's gonna watch
No, I had to go older women. So they know what they wanted. There's no drama. There's no, I love you. The second day, there was like, this what we here for.
But you didn't feel attached to him? Or you did? Because that
Yes,
would happen to me.
it was attached, but it was never in. It was. I was like, this is for fun. This is for now. I'm not marrying that person.
See,
I always knew that in my head.
you knew it. I did.
I was never disrespectful.
No, I understand.
know?
I understand. I knew it. Like I dated older girls, and they were like, I say older girls. It was basically one, and I fell for it.
Hard.
Like, hard, bro.
Yeah.
And she told me, no, I'm breaking up with my boyfriend and this and that. I was like, okay, let's make this official. And she's like, but you're friends with my brother. Oof.
When I was seeing
I'm biting my tongue now. I don't know how much
when I was dating
release love stories with Los Bench.
when I was dating the married woman, I was 17, and my deal was after high school, I'm gonna join the Air Force and support her and her kids.
Really?
Damn.
So you were kind of.
Yeah, but she broke up with me.
There you go.
She broke up with me, and the next
Did
day
you a favor?
Yeah.
Why the hell you have to say so
Think
weird?
about it. I don't know. He's like, I don't know.
It was a setup.
That was a setup. That was a straight up question. She did you a favor. He's like, you gotta go put the clock here.
It was funny. She broke up with me, because she was because I'm married, I'm older, and blah blah blah. And then the next day at work, because we used to work together.
Man, you're on the work, huh?
That's why I work by myself right now.
To keep it safe. All right. You gotta know oneself,
And the next day at work, she came back to work. She dyed her hair black and had like white makeup, like goth.
Goth. Okay,
Goth.
yeah.
She was trying to look herself. She was not trying to look attractive, right?
Oh, I see.
I went up to her. I'm like, I know what you're doing, but I'm more turned on now.
That's one thing I used to do in Miami. Every time I broke up with a girl, shave my head. Like new beginning. Yeah. Stupid, but I don't know.
Too much.
No, somehow it was like
He broke up.
it was like, all right, fresh start. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this was the second love stories. Are we gonna do a third love stories?
I got stories for days. This is crazy.
Producer, what do you think? More love, or we
The
can
whole
talk about
month. Let's
something?
do the whole month.
Yeah.
The month of love.
Yeah.
The month of love.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Until
so
next time, mi gente.
Los videos.
Until next time. Choo.
Bye.